What's up guys, R13 here, and let's get started, shall we? Today we will be reviewing the high-grade After Colony OZ-06MS Leo from the Gundam Wing Series, a grunt mobile suit that Bandai have finally released. And this unit was released in April of 2018 with a price tag of 1,000 yen. So let's have a quick chat about the history of this unit here, the short version. So this unit is actually the mass production mobile suit of the Gundam Wing series and have been based off the Talgies. And some of the known pilots of this of the Leo, the ones that I actually know is Duo Maxwell and Hiro Yui. If I'm forgetting anyone else, please leave it in the comment section below. It's been quite a while since I actually watched the series. Now, the HGAC Leo was released in April 2018. And some of you guys may not know about this, but there was actually another Leo that was released, I believe, in the mid-90s. Now, this Leo is not a high grade. It actually got a lot of limitations, and a lot of work had to be done. It actually took me a while to find a picture, at least a box art, and that the 1/144 scale Leo, the classic one, is actually very hard to find now and quite expensive to get. Now the question is the Leo that we have here the revive of the 1/144 scale Leo in the 90s? Not exactly. So Bandai actually completely rebuilt the Leo. They incorporated new features under the Gunpla Evolution Project. Now this Leo actually uses limited polycaps, which, where did I put this? Here it is. Just 6 ball joints. That's it for the whole kit itself, which is actually quite impressive. Now, where are those ball joints, polycap ball joints located? Okay, so 2 are in the waist area, and 2 in the joints for the legs here, and 2 more for the ankle. That's it. Overall, it's not bad. I actually like it. Now, let's talk about the weapons for this unit here. Now, the Leo, as you guys can see, carries a 105mm drum machine gun. It also uses a shield that is equipped with 2 beam sabers, and you can actually replace the shield with the side armor here. So you can switch it out. You can put the shield from left to right. It's actually quite compatible. It's actually quite nice, and I'm actually quite thankful. Now, there's actually a few other features that I actually do want to point out also. Now, we're gonna start off with the back here. Now, if you guys watch the series, you guys will know that there are attachments for the Leo, and I'm actually looking forward to that. Hopefully, they do a regular release rather than a P Bandai. So this unit here, okay, you can actually release this slot here, and there's the attachment. It's actually really easy to remove. It actually doesn't fall up, which is actually quite nice. Now the other attachment that I'm actually quite curious about is at the side of the legs here. Both actually have a slot that you can actually remove easily. There's also going to be another attachment there. So I'm looking forward to Bandai releasing the option parts for the Leo. Now, another thing that I want to make note of is Bandai is releasing, I believe, Leo NDP for the Gunpla build divers. And it actually got a, how do I put this, interesting design for the headpiece. Yeah. Okay, so what is next to talk about? let's talk about the articulation here. The articulation is not that bad, and let's do one right away. So the articulation for the head here, now this is going to be a question a lot of people are asking, and I actually did have people asking me this question after building this. Can the head move? Yes, it can move. So it can only give a nod. Kinda. Okay. Actually, for some reason it won't nod. Well, it can kinda move here. I don't know. Okay. There we go. It's a little bit tight, but you can kinda move it a little bit, but you're kinda pushing it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It can kinda move. Now the next part is we do have a ball joint here, but this is not the polycaps. So the arms can actually do a 360 degree and actually get really good articulation. And side shoulder armor can actually move also. And as you guys can see, there's actually a slot here, possibly an option part, which is actually quite nice. And then you can actually turn, which is quite nice. Let's put on some more light here. There you go. And then the next question is, can this is this double jointed? Kinda. That's how far it can go. There we go. And for the shield here, the shield you can actually move. Okay, it's actually not that bad. And for the waist, this is actually where the other two ball joints are. Okay, here's one. There's actually another one inside, but let's just put this back here. Okay, it can kind of turn a bit, which is actually not that bad, but it actually got a little bit of a limitation there. And for the side skirts doesn't move, but the front skirt does a little bit, somewhat. Yeah, that's kind of how far it can go. And now the next part is the legs here. Now the legs is actually a connector, and as you guys can see, you can actually use an action base, a basic action base here. And can this do a high kick and a front kick? Actually, yeah. A little bit balanced. There you go. Okay. There you go. Now, for the legs here, double joint, which is not bad. And we'll talk about this issue after the articulation test here. Now, for the feet, it actually got some mobility. And there's the ball joint there. But the ankle guard is actually in the way. So you can go that far, but there's the ankle guard. Okay. So there is your articulation test here. And here's where the thrusters are. Constant moving. Well, been moving it around a lot that it actually kind of fall off. So it actually got really good articulation, and I actually like it. Now, let's talk about the details here. So the details is actually quite nice. That Bandai didn't even bother putting in any stickers or decals. This is actually the other thing that Bandai incorporated is that they utilize their technology that you don't actually need stickers or decals to bring out. Now a little bit of panel lining should do the trick. Now let's put some more light here. There we go. Yeah. Now the next part that I actually want to talk about is the limitation of this unit. Now there's actually or the limitation or the issues. So as you guys can see, want to talk about this right here right away is the ankle guard here. As you guys can see, it's a little bit loose, and when you're moving it around, it actually kind of falls off there. And the feet actually got some limits also, as you guys can see. I'm not even putting in much pressure there. It actually does it on its own. Now the solution for this is you guys can use a clear pedicure or manicure to actually just kind of dab it around the joints here to actually stiffen it a little bit, especially for the ankle guard here. Now for the seam lines and the nubs, there's actually not a whole lot also, but there's one here at the shoulder. There's the nub, there's the seam line that you can actually just sand it down. And then the next one is there's a seam line here for the forearm, seam line here, where else? And I put this in the wrong spots here. I'll have to fix that later. Seam line, nubs in the ankle guard. There's not a whole lot. And simple sanding and using a Tamiya cement to seal off the seam lines should do the trick. Now the other part that I actually want to show you guys is this here. There's no ball joint, just making it clear, and practically that's it. It's actually a really good unit, very basic. Bandai incorporated new technology for this, which is actually, I'm quite happy. Now the last one that I just remembered what I wanted to do is I actually want to do a size comparison between other kits here. Okay, so what I have here is a metal ruler, and this unit is actually about let's see if I can actually zoom out. Nope. Okay, this should do the trick. So this actually got at least almost 5 inches tall, and I actually got the Wing Gundam here, and the Wing Gundam is a little bit taller. The Wing Gundam is about just about 5 inches tall. And the next one that I want to do a comparison of is my custom painted gold frame. Now the gold frame is over 5 inches, as you guys can see here. And last but not the least is my GM Sniper here. The GM Sniper is definitely taller. It's almost 6 inches tall, and you guys can see the difference in size here. Okay, so that's actually what I wanted to do. So is this unit worth getting? Definitely. Highly advisable to get. As of making this video, prior to making this video, I actually checked some of the websites, and they are back ordered right now. And from what I heard, a lot of people actually ordered multiple Leos to do a diorama, which I'm really not that surprised here. Now there's one thing that I actually did forget to show you guys, is the shield itself and the issue here, which I should have actually mentioned earlier. Apologies for that. Okay, so this is the issue with the beam, with the shield here. Okay, so this actually doesn't move. The beam saver here, you actually got to slide it down, otherwise you will break that piece off, so you got to be careful. Okay, that's the last thing that that I can recall here, so mention it in the comment section below if I missed anything. Okay, this is R13. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good day, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. Keep on building.